This is Donny Jackson, editor of IWCE's Urgent Communications, and today we're at the PSCR Stakeholders Meeting in San Diego, and I'm talking with Eric Du with the University of Florida. Eric, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
So, Eric, one of the most interesting things right now is how can public safety safely identify where potential victims are, and frankly, how can we do indoor mapping? Can you tell us some of the solutions you guys have?
Yeah, exactly. So let's leave all the dirty jobs to robots, right? So the idea is that we can send a robot dog to a dangerous place, and the robot dog carries all the sensors, like a Lidar sensor, steps camera. It builds a 3D model of the space in real time, and then we push the model to an AR, augmented reality headset like this, and we use some machine learning, artificial intelligence to line up the view angle, and boom, you have the illusion that you are seeing through a wall. You see everything behind the wall in real time, not just the building, but also the moving people, the moving objects. So then, you as a firefighter, as a first responder, or law enforcement, you do not go into a dangerous place, and you know what's going on before you make the decision to go in or not.
Okay, all right. So, what does Lidar allow me to do that I wouldn't be able to do with other technology?
Yeah, so the Lidar is actually very capable of capturing a big place very fast. Like, for example, the Lidar we are using, the reach is more than 200 meters. For this room, it's kind of like 1 second you start to build a 3D model in real time. We also add the secondary sensor called the depth camera, and this one is based on infrared light and RGB camera. It captures colors. So which what you see, it will be a vivid model of the space. It's more than geometry, and also with colors, texture. We actually create a really good illusion that you are seeing through walls.
Okay, and it says Unity on there. What does Unity have to do with
Unity is a game engine. People use Unity to develop video games. And here, ROS means the robotic operation system. This is something that controls robot and also collect all the raw data from LiDAR and also other sensors. So the idea, the workflow we are developing is all the sensor, all the data we process in real time and send it to this game engine in real time. And this VFX and Unity will render the model to be really vivid, level. And so when you see it, it doesn't look like just some black and white horns. It actually feels 3D. It feels really real.
Okay, all right. So I can send the dog in with the Lidar,
yep,
and
camera, yeah,
and this depth camera. I'm basically going to effectively be able to see through walls and
yes,
know what's on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Can you show us what that looks like on the end?
Yes. So you follow me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I will show this quickly. So if you follow me, like Tianyu is wearing this AR headset, and he's actually looking into this wall, and this actually he can see what's behind the wall. So let me go show you what he's seeing.
Okay.
So this is actually what Tianyu can show. You see, I just want to remind you again, this is actually a solid wall in front of Tianyu, but what he can see is the entire building behind that wall, and also us moving. Like if I'm bringing my hand here, you can see that I'm bringing my hand.
Okay, you can wave your hands. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Wow, all through a wall.
Yeah, all through a wall. And the feeling is actually the wall is transparent now.
Yeah, it is. So, and so the fact that they're purple, is there any significance to that? Does that mean it's a human being as opposed to an inanimate object?
Oh, it's just color coding. We just use a purple. We can use the actual color, but it wouldn't help for a first responder to see like the color of my shirt. It's more important for them to tell. In emergency, it's more important for them to tell different objects very fast. So we just color coding.
Okay. Well, no, I just didn't know whether or not, like if there was a way to make it where the human beings showed up in one color, whereas the inanimate objects on the other
That's also
side.
possible. We are working on that. This is about object detection, so it also involves machine learning a little bit, such as we can definitely recognize major mechanical systems and also human beings. So we know human beings are more, like in danger, so we actually color code them in different ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. And would it be able to detect, hey, whether that, yes, there's a person on the other side, but and do they have like a gun or something like that? Would that eventually be something?
That's also possible. Like nowadays, the computer vision machine learning is actually really advanced. That it's very easy, very fast for them to detect different kind of objects, or even it's possible for us to connect with something called the Internet of Things. That the building has its own like AC data, like temperature data, thermal data. We can all color code information, but the key point is not overloading the firefighters, the first responders. So it's
Sure.
also a research question for us to think about what is the best amount of data we are sending to the first responders.
Right. Okay. Wow. Well, and I mean those sensors and things. I know you've got it on a robot dog here, and that certainly makes the most sense in a firefighter situation or something else.
Yes.
But frankly, you could put those sensors on just about anything in terms of just giving, making sure that there is an updated in-building map for
Yes,
anything.
exactly. Yes.
Okay.
We put it on the robot dog because of the locomotion ability.
Sure.
This dog can walk, can run, can also climb stairs. We actually run experiment at University of Florida. We actually use the dog to walk around a 3-level building, and you are not just seeing through walls, you're seeing through floors. You see what's going on above you. You see everything.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fascinating. Well, I've always wondered whether or not you could put something like that on a Roomba, the Lidar, just to do in-building mapping that gets updated on a regular basis.
Yes, exactly.
But we'll see. Well, cool. So you guys are in the first year of a 3-year?
Yes, we are year 1 for a 3-year project funded by PSCR AR project. We are so grateful for the support we're receiving, and we look forward to the new technology and the cool things we are doing.
Very cool. Well, Eric, congratulations on the progress so far. Please keep us updated on how things go in years 2 and 3.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you.